Do you always look at the thing, or do you look around sometimes?
I don't know, I just talked to it as if I was talking to a person.
Just imagine, put a picture of a face on there for me.
What, like Harry Styles?
Ooh, yeah. No, because I probably wouldn't talk.
Hey guys, it's Alyssa, and this is my roommate, Sarah Brill. Say hi, Sarah Brill.
Woo! Hi, Sarah Brill.
Ha. Since she's my roommate, we're gonna talk about roommates.
Woo!
Because a lot of you guys on the class of 2018 page are talking about roommates, and some of you are asking questions about them. You guys are picking roommates, and some of you are going random, some of you are already picking people, and some of you are worried that you might not have one, which is not true, because you will have one.
A roommate. Or a few.
Or a few. We're gonna talk about our experiences as roommates and how you live with a roommate, and they'll answer your questions. Last year, I lived in Waterbury for a semester, so I had a random roommate, didn't really know her, we weren't talking to each other, like we would just say hi and bye. It wasn't until like later in the semester when we actually, I think we only had one conversation, and I think it was about TV shows, which she barely watched.
Every time I'd come see you, she'd watch
She was very awkward. It was very awkward. I didn't really know anybody for the first like week of school, so I went to my friend Candy's room. Hi, Candy.
Hi, Candy.
Shout out to Candy. Woo! She lived across the hall from Candy, and then Candy told me that she was and her roommate were having a Chinese food movie party, and I should come. So I did.
Yeah. And I didn't talk to you.
No, but that's where we officially met. When we became friends, I don't even know.
No, we used to go to lunch.
We went to lunch, and we talked, but it wasn't until, I don't know, like a month later? I don't remember. It just happened.
And it happened when we danced in the Walmart parking lot. That's when it clicked.
My roommate moved out because she transferred, and she didn't even tell me that she was transferring or moving out.
My roommate moved out, and you didn't want a random again.
No, I didn't want
And I didn't want a random again.
No.
So it was like 3 days before we were going home for Christmas break.
We decided that I was going to move into Johnson, and I had to fill out all the paperwork, which was really, really easy.
It took like a day.
But then we had to move me in, like just me, like us.
It was like 9 o'clock on the night before
we just had
we were
a big
going
bin,
home.
and that was it. And now we're living together this year, and the next year, and the next year.
Nope, there is no next year after the next year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The next 2 years.
Next 2 years. And I'm not getting rid of her. Sadly.
She just hangs around. She doesn't leave. I can't get rid of her.
I don't really, you're not even my roommate.
No. I was just outside.
Yeah, I kind of just was like, anybody want to be my roommate for me?
It was what do they call it? Casting call?
Oh yeah, casting call.
Yeah,
I was like,
she shot out the window.
Does anybody want to be my roommate? Since we've both had experiences of random roommates, and now we're best friends and living together, so we understand what you guys are going through or what you will be going through. And even if you do get a roommate, like you find one now, like on Facebook, you might not like them by the end of the semester. They might be a totally different person, because I didn't meet my roommate until I first moved in.
Yeah. I talked to them on Facebook, but other than that,
mine didn't even have Facebook.
I didn't meet her until I moved in.
Mine didn't even have a real name. She had a real name, but she didn't use her real name. I did not ask for a backstory. I just was like, you're living here, that's fine. You want me to call you this? Okay, bye. I'll go with
your
that.
name.
Can I have your number? Learning how to live with someone is not that hard. What the hell is happening?
This is normal.
Learning how to live with someone is not that hard, but it can also be difficult if you've never really done it, you don't really know the person. But in the beginning of the semester, you have to do a roommate agreement, like your RA in the hall makes you do it. You usually do it like when you don't really know them still, like within like the first like few days.
You just kind of sit down and ask what general questions. Like,
yeah, like do you
have a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
Do you have a pet?
Yeah.
How
do you feel about sharing things?
We have one rule, and it's on top of our doorway. Signed by both of us. It's written in plain old English.
Yep.
And basically, it's you can do whatever you want as long as it's on your side of the room. So you can walk around naked if you really wanted to, but it's only on your side of the room.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
No.
But that's an example of what you can do.
But don't do it.
Questions are supposed to be there, and you're supposed to sign it, because it's supposed to be like, oh, my roommate did this, and then...
It's to help like resolve issues.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like, I'm supposed to go to my RA, and I'm like, Sarah took my laptop and didn't give it back. I'm supposed to say like, oh, it's on the
roommate agreement. Like, don't touch my stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take your computer.
No,
I have my own.
I know. I don't know. Maybe
I can't use your Mac. It's
No.
too confusing.
You just gotta go into a flow of things with them. Like, as long as you have like a flow,
You're good to go.
that rhymes.
Woo! We're making rhymes.
So you guys had some questions for us. Did you like my Long Island accent?
Yes, it was beautiful.
I'm gonna answer them for you.
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
I'm gonna answer them for you.
I'm gonna answer them. First question is from Jolie, and she says, what are the most common problems that causes fights or disagreements between roommates from your experience?
Probably getting up and going to bed. Like, because if you have a different schedule than your roommate, like you get up. I go to the gym at like 7 in the morning.
And I'll go to sleep until 9 because I don't like going to the gym.
Yeah, so you have to be considerate. Like, you know, set your stuff out the night before. That's what I try to do, but usually I forget that. But I'm usually pretty quiet in the morning. And don't go in and out over and over.
Respect each other's stuff. Don't touch each other's stuff without their permission. Like, don't take their Nutella. Because there was a girl in my comm class whose roommate took all of her Nutella and ate it.
Never touch someone else's Nutella, ever.
We never fight because we're perfect.
We are so perfect. It's sad how perfect.
Ding. Like I annoy her and she'll annoy me, but like we don't fight over anything.
Usually, like, we just go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then we sleep it off, and then the next morning we're fine.
Yeah. Just talk about it, pretty much.
Yep. Don't let it drag on.
Yeah. Next question is from Ruthie. Was it difficult being basically forced to be comfortable around a stranger?
I didn't find it too difficult. It was just weird. But
Yeah, it was weird for the first night.
It's not hard though, because you talk about stuff, you get to know each other.
I thought it was weird even like rooming with you for like the first night.
Yeah. Because you would just come over.
Yeah, I'm just
midnight.
her friend. I'm just her friend, and now I'm her roommate, and it's kind of weird.
Different step in your relationship when
Yes.
you live with somebody.
Yeah, it's like
Because you see them every day.
Friends. I want to be roommates.
The love is real.
Yes, it can be awkward and weird at times, but you know what? College forces you to do things that you don't want to do.
You have to meet people.
You gotta do things that you don't want to do,
Everybody's in the same boat.
but you have to do. So,
You could turn out like us.
next question. I'm so sorry. What's the most efficient way of solving conflicts between roommates? Talking. If you know that you did something wrong, like if I did something wrong to her and I knew that it was bad, I would be nice and like do something nice.
She leaves me notes when I'm feeling sad or I don't feel good. And then I take care of her when she's sick.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the mom.
Yeah, she like vacuums. And every time she vacuums, she's like, "Move all your stuff." And I'm like, okay.
And I bring baked brownies and cookie bars.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah, that's it. We're roommates, we're friends, and this might be you one day. I mean, you might be not making videos, but
You'll have your Alyssa. Or me.
you'll have a Sarah Brill.
You gotta find that one redheaded, blue-eyed friend.
Or you might find that Jew from Long Island.
Yep. They go well together.
There's a lot of us though, so I can't really say that.
Just shout out the window. A lot of people will turn around.
Who's a Jew from Long Island? You're awesome, I'm awesome, and thank you for watching this video. And if you want to check out more Alyssa Explains It Alls, then you should go to the playlist and check them out. Sarah's in a couple. She was in like the dining hall one, and the whiteout one, and the opening of one. She like walked through the door. If you want to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and you can see more of when I post up more Alyssa Explains It Alls. That was really weird. And if you want to check out more of my face, and Sarah's on there too, on my personal YouTube channel, you can click on the annotation, which is somewhere in this screen. There's something here.
Something.
And I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you want to see more of Sarah, let me know. Like this video, maybe she might be in it. Another one.
Just like it anyway, even if you didn't like me.
Yeah, 'cause it's my video.
It's her video.
Do you want to say bye?
Bye guys! That was beautiful. That was terrible. Look how white I look. Ooh.
Ooh.
I look like a ghost.
Ah! Who are you?
Boo!